Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the FM. Or no, this isn't the FMRA. I apologize. This is the NASCAR Alternate Reality Series, and you're live with me and Josh Aldridge as we watch the 88 at Del Jarrett because he was fastest during practice, Josh.
He laid down some fast laps in practice, and let's see if he can continue that speed in qualifying.
Sorry about that. My brain went on autopilot and started talking about the FMRA, which you guys could check out on the Gaming Alternative Media Entertainment YouTube channel. And I'll slow that down for you. Gaming Alternative Media Entertainment YouTube channel here on YouTube, where we have our own racing series, but this is different than this. This is NASCAR Alternate Reality, whole different universe to see exactly how things would go down, Josh.
Yeah, and it's been a unique spin on it. Very entertaining. If you haven't been watching, I suggest you go back and watch the other previous races up to now.
Yeah, this first season is the 2001 season, and things are going to relatively stay the same. Dale Earnhardt lived. He did not pass here in this alternate reality. But there's going to be a lot of changes for Season 2, Josh, and I think now is as good a time to mention some of these. Brett Bodine Racing is going to be selling his team in the 11 car to Joe Gibbs Racing is something we can announce. Something else that's been brought to our attention is Richard Petty has terminated contracts with John Andretti and Buckwheat Jones for the 2002 season. So looking for some new drivers for the 43 and the 44, Josh.
Yeah, I mean that's going to be interesting to keep an eye on. Maybe get some new talent brought in from the series under us. Well, at this time it'd have been the Bush series, and see what they can do.
RCR, a big announcement with Dale Earnhardt not renewing his contract for the 2002 season. RCR is going to be left without a driver for the number 3, and I hear there's some rumors about some inner workings that might be moving numbers around, Josh.
Moving numbers around, putting drivers up. It's again just interesting to keep an eye on for the off season.
Well,
look at that.
On the pole is going to be none other than the man of this season, Tony Stewart. We have a couple more announcements we can get to, but first, let me go ahead and run down this running order. Sitting right here, you're staring at him, is none other than Tony Stewart. Next to him is the 32 of Ricky Craven. We got the 45 of Kyle Petty next to the 5 of Terry Labonte. We got the 99 of Jeff Burton. Sit next to the 40 of Sterling Marlin. We got the 88 of Del Jarrett next to the 3 of Dale Earnhardt Sr. We got the 22 Ward Burton next to the 24 of Jeff Gordon. We got the 28 of Ricky Rudd next to the 15 of Michael Waltrip. We got the 2 of Rusty Wallace next to the 97 of Kurt Busch. We got the 17 of Matt Kenseth next to the 36 of Ken Schrader. We got the number 9 of Bill Elliott next to the number 6 of Mark Martin. We got the 21 of Elliott Sadler next to the 18 of Bobby Labonte. We got the number 8 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. next to the 19 of Casey Atwood. We got the number 01 of Jason LaFear next to the 55 of Bobby Hamilton. We got the 43 of John Andretti next to the number 1 of Steve Park. Got the 12 of Jeremy Mayfield next to the 90 of Hutch Strickland. Got the 77 of Robert Presley next to the 25 of Jerry Nadeau. Got the 11 of Brett Bodine next to the 44 of Buckshot Jones. Got the 14 of Ron Hornaday next to the 31 of Mike Skinner. Got the number 10 of Johnny Benson Jr. next to the 92 of Stacy Compton. Got the 33 of Joe Nemechek next to the 4 of Kevin LePage. We got the 93 of Dave Blaney next to the 66 of Todd Bodine. We got the 26 of Jimmy Spencer next to the number 7 of Mike Wallace. Now, Josh, I think one of the other things we can go ahead and mention is the Wallace brothers, the Wallace family. Rusty Wallace, Kenny Wallace, Mike Wallace, all going in, and they're going to buy a team for the next season, Josh.
Yeah, and putting all of them together, heads together to buy a team, all their money and finances and brains together, it's going to be interesting to see what they can do because I'm pretty sure they can have a fantastic team.
Right now, they're in talks with Bill Davis Racing to purchase the 22 and the 93, but we'll see exactly what happens going further there for that. Another big development, which was announced over the last week or so, Bill Elliott to buy into Everham Motorsports is official. It'll be Elliott or Everham Elliott Everham.
One of the two, yes.
Double E Motorsports or something like that. We are excited to see what's going to happen there. Another big development is going to be AJ Foyt sells his racing team, the number 14, to Tony Stewart. That's a big development going into the next season as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely something to keep an eye on. Tony Stewart, he's been saying off and on that he wants to own his own team, and this is just the developing stages of that.
Now, I think the last announcement me and Josh have on my list here is the Darrell Waltrip and Michael Waltrip looking to buy a racing team.
Yeah, I mean, Walter Racing. Again, something to keep an eye on, something to look forward to during the off season because all the signees and woulda, coulda, shouldas, and it's just again something to keep an eye on.
A lot of things can happen here with the alternate reality season. Like I said, this season, kind of everything's going to be the same. 2002 season, though, all these changes are going to come into play. Alternate reality, what could happen? And that's exactly what we're going to see is things that could have happened, at least from our point of view.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Martin signs a 6-year extension to drive the 6. Don't really see him going past that 6-year mark, but we'll see what happens with Mark Martin there, Josh.
Indeed.
That'll put him in 2007 before retirement. Or maybe he continues racing. We'll see. The 32 of Ricky Craven going to pull us out here. We got the 45. Kyle Petty up here towards the front. Number 5 of Terry Labonte as well. That's top 4. And then if you want to go to top 5, we got the 99 of Jeff Burton next to the 40 of Sterling Marlin. That's top 6. Right outside the top 6, you got Dale Jarrett, Dale Earnhardt. I don't know how this is going to go, Josh.
I don't know either. As I'm fond of saying, there's only one way to find out.
Now, is this the season of Tony Stewart, Josh?
It has been the season of Tony Stewart to this point, but we only a handful of races in.
Now, he didn't win at Daytona, and I don't believe he won the last race, or did he win the last race? I believe Rusty Wallace ran the last race, didn't he?
I don't know, but Tony Stewart's been running up front.
Been running up front for sure. Let me double check my math as we go green. Josh, here we go. They're 3 wide for the lead there.
Already going 3 wide.
No, Tony Stewart did win the last race. My apologies to Tony Stewart. Rusty Wallace did lead a good portion of that last race, but in the end, it was Tony Stewart. Look at this pack stay together, Josh.
Pack staying together. We got good side-by-side racing.
Kyle Petty going to the lead here.
Wow.
Jeff Burton getting a push by Dale Jarrett. Kyle Petty going to drop back down here. Three wide right there. Jeff Burton, Terry Labonte, and the 22
Jarrett's got to run.
of Ward Burton.
New leader.
Dale Jarrett in the 88 UPS Ford has took the lead, but we got plenty behind him. We're going to say otherwise. Ward Burton has made his way up here. You got the 28 of Ricky Rudd. Rusty Wallace in the 2. Matt Kenseth has made his way up here. Dale Jr. Go get him, Junebug. I think it's the first time we've seen Dale Jr. running up front on the lead lap, Josh.
I think it is. Oh, excuse me.
Right now, these guys giving it. They're all here. You see Mark Martin went to the outside. Kurt Busch making an appearance here in the top 10. Bill Elliott and the 9. Dale Jarrett is going to lose the lead to Ward Burton and Rusty Wallace. Dale Jr. there. 6 laps into a 100-lap race here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and Ward Burton right now in the lead considerably, Josh.
He's got a good little jump. I'm sure that's not going to hold up.
Junior's deciding to go to that outside line. Bobby Labonte's going to be on the inside. Dale Jr. able to make that outside line work and hold it, at least for the moment. Ward Burton chose the wrong line as the bottom line gets a run. Ken Schrader going to make an appearance here in the top 5. Bill Elliott's moved to the outside with Bobby Labonte. And what exactly are we going to see here, Josh?
I wish I had an answer.
Ken Schrader is battling for the lead. Jeff Gordon has made his way up here. There's Michael Waltrip as well. Little surprised to hear about the buyout of his contract and looking to join a team with his brother. Michael Waltrip, I thought he had a good thing going for him there at DEI, but deciding to move on and be with his brother might be a good decision for him in the long run, Josh.
Well, you know, blood's thick, and that's family. I mean, blood's thicker than water, as they say, and
Stacey Compton is going to get in the lead, slows up the bottom line, and the rest of the line is going to get a run here, catching up to the rest of these cars. And no, you're exactly right. Blood is blood, and you know, Darrell Waltrip never really seemed to be interested in having a team after he sold his share way back when, a couple years ago, several years ago. and at least his Busch Series team for sure. And now we hear he's interested. He wants to do it with his little brother Mikey, and we'll see what'll happen there, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in seeing what goes down.
Now, Rusty Wallace is a little bit different story. He's going to be a owner of the team that he is buying with his brothers, but he is not going to be a driver. He's going to stay in that too.
And I really can't blame him there. You know, that might be a good financial decision right there. I mean, because Penske Racing is still a dominant team. And it might be a good financial move for him, you know? I mean, look at Dale Earnhardt right now. He's racing for RCR, and he owns Dale Earnhardt Incorporated.
Which is not going to be the same at the end of this season. Bill Elliott just stole the lead from Ken Schrader. Ken's going to try to come take it back. He's on the inside. Bill's going to go to the outside. Bill is hitched on to the 90 of Hutch Strickland. And here comes everybody else looking to have their way at this championship. Ken Schrader down on bottom. There's the 11 of Bodine. Joe Gibbs. What do you think Joe Gibbs wants with that 11 car, Josh?
They see promising, well, not necessarily. I don't know. Possibly they got their eye on a driver that could really put them more in the spotlight.
The 21 is trying to outrun the 17, gets stuck behind the 55. Matt Kenseth's going to take the lead. Now Petty Enterprise, Josh.
Ooh, they're getting wobbly back there.
Not extending the contract of John Andretti and Buckshot Jones. You see there running side by side. About to go a lap down to Matt Kenseth. How do you feel about that by Petty Enterprise?
Oh, well, being that they're about to go a lap down, it might be a good, I hate to say this on the air, but it might be a good call for Petty Enterprises to let them go and see drivers with more talent.
Right now, Kyle Petty in 16th after running up here up front, having a hard time running through these traffic. Elliott Sadler in the 21, keeping up with Matt Kenseth here, Josh.
Keeping up with him indeed. He's got horsepower there with that car, with the 21 Ford, and he definitely has a lot of talent behind that wheel.
Seeing everybody starting to get some clean air after getting out from behind all those cars. Dale Jarrett starting to catch up to the pack. Michael Waltrip made it through. Ken Schrader. Bill Elliott has made it around here. Dale Jr. in the mix. Jeff Gordon not too far behind. Mark Martin 9th. Dale Earnhardt Sr. to round out top 10. And we'll see exactly what happens here. We're seeing the same thing we've seen in some of the other series, just in top cars really getting away. But would that have happened if it wasn't for the lap traffic, Josh? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Right now, Kenseth has a little bit of problems creeping up to him. Elliott Sadler trying that outside line, but it let Dale Jarrett get in there. Ken Schrader's coming up. Caution.
Kind of walk me through a lap here, please.
The 25.
Oh, my.
Jeremy Nadeau going to get into a big one here. Looks like Mark Martin and him maybe have gotten into it. Nadu gets down into Mark Martin. Or did Mark Martin get up into Nadu? Hang on, let's determine that first. Where's Mark Martin? Right there. Wrong one. So Nadu drifts down to Mark Martin. Martin gives him a shove, gets around him. Now hang on, because this is where things get a little hairy for Nadu. So Mark Martin gets around him. Oh wait, whoa, what happened there?
It looked like, who was that? Spencer got into him as well?
Spencer. Jimmy Spencer? No, that was not Jimmy Spencer.
Okay, it was the other Kmart car.
Which is the 66? Yes. Oh, the 43 gets up into... Wow, just a triggering of events here, Josh. Steve Parks, Rusty Wallace. Rusty Wallace got into Steve Parks and just a string of events that unfortunate for those cars. I mean, Josh, let's take a look at this top 5 real quick. We got Matt Kenseth, we got Dale Jarrett, Elliott Sadler, Ken Schrader, and Michael Waltrip there, top 5. I mean, this is a unique top 5 if I've ever seen one.
Some names you normally don't see running up there is running up there.
Elliott Sadler in the 21, really making a name for himself. A lot of Ford up here. I don't see the black number 3.
There, wow,
There
where
he
is
is. He's getting caught up, Josh. Getting up there and getting in position. Tony Stewart didn't have a good time once they got in traffic. Once traffic happened, it seemed like things really died down for him.
And that's, I mean, you know, the dirty air and being around other drivers, it can affect the car significantly. And I'm sure that he's not the only one suffering problems like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. Jeff Gordon having a rough year this year, I would say.
Green flag.
He definitely had a rough time at Daytona.
At Daytona, and then we didn't even see him top 5 at the last race. So now, Ricky Rudd coming off pit road there, gonna be some laps down, and things are already shifting here. That top line got a little bit of a thing going on. But the bottom going to be more dominant in the corners. Elliott Sadler right now holding on to this, Josh.
He's holding on, blocking both lanes of traffic.
Jeff Gordon going to make another line. Pushes the other ones up to the top. The 99 Jeff Burton going to go with the top line. Elliott Sadler is just holding everybody down.
He's driving more out of the rearview mirror than he is his windshield at the moment.
Ed Sadler doing his best to keep that flamed 24 behind him. Bobby Labonte making himself known. The 6 getting up here. Dale Jr., Dale Sr., the 88 of Dale Jarrett. Gordon goes to the outside. Junior's going to go with him. No, he goes back down by Bonnie. Elliott Sadler still holding on.
Stewart and Gordon and Bush and Earnhardt seem to be teaming up a little bit at the moment, trying to make something of it.
Bobby Labonte finally gets to that outside and trying to rush, but cannot get ahead of the 21. The 21 going to hold on to it. The 88 is going to get up behind him. Dale Sr. won the Daytona 500, and now you see him kind of lingering towards the back. Tony Stewart won the last race. Who's going to win it here? Dale Jarrett's going to get pushed on the bottom line by Ken Schrader all the way to the front. Dale Jarrett gets a nice push out to the front, Josh. Got Ford, got Pontiac, got Dodge up here. Here comes Kyle Busch. Or sorry, Kurt Busch. My apologies.
Kurt, yeah.
'99 to Jeff Burton as well. See Earnhardt pushing Waltrip, getting him up there in the 15. The 88 of Dale Jarrett seems to have this one under lock and key, but can he hold it?
Burton's coming fast. He's there.
30 laps into a 100-lap race here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Dale Jarrett has led the most laps, or at least been to the front more than anybody else. But here comes Mark Martin with the run with the 15 pushing. Gonna blast past the 88, Josh.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna make it hard to pass him now. Coming up on lap traffic.
Mark ran the 88 up and goes down. The 15, the 20 gonna go with him. The 22, Ward Burton. Mark Martin thought about going to the outside, would have put him 3 wide. Michael Waltrip's going to take the lead. Sterling Marlin's made his way up in here.
Silver bullet.
More white in this one. The 15 hung up behind Stacy Compton, which is going to give that outside line a chance to pass Ricky Craven. Ricky Craven has a problem to his back, though, and that is the 24, Jeff Gordon, who is looking to make a change for this season. And, of course, everyone needs to look out for the number 3, the Intimidator. Ricky Craven gets a run. The 11 of Brett Bodine. The 1 of Steve Park there. Bill Elliott is going to get past the 32. 32 just kind of stopped still. You know, Bill could use a victory here.
He could, yeah.
The announcement of buying into Everham. All the new ideas and things that they're going to do with that team. Bill Elliott gets a hell of a run. Ricky Craven, though, got around. I didn't even notice that. And there's the 8 of Dale Jr.
Where did he come from?
Now he shot up there like a rocket. The 8 gonna go with Ricky Craven down on the bottom. Craven's gonna go up. Junior's got to run.
He's got the lead. Can he hold it?
Dale Jr. in that number 8 Budweiser car that was made for him. A team that was destined for him. And right now he is going to take the lead. 2001 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Third race of the season. First race here. And Dale Jr. pulling away.
Well, we've seen this before. That's not going to last long. Drivers ducking down the pit road. Pit stops have begun.
Bill Elliott goes to pit road. Jr., though, going to hold on. Sterling Marlin coming up to his backside. Ricky Craven stuck about where he was. Sterling Marlin going to try to go low. Junior block. Junior does. Big block by Junior. Sterling Marlin going to look for a pass on the outside there. And I don't know if he's going to be able to pull it off. He gets down real close to Dale.
He's got the preferred run at the moment. He couldn't hold it.
Number 8 of Dale Jr. trying his best to keep Sterling Marlin up top and not past him, because he gets past him, he gets that preferred line. As long as he can hold in front of him and don't let him get below him, he's going to hold on to this position. 41 laps into this 100-lap race here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Pit stops have begun, but when are these two going to have to go down pit road? Sterling Marlin's got him on the outside here.
Caution. Save. How was your car?
Caution.
Think we may have found it. Go back to the 26. He was off the pace on the tri-oval.
I think he was coming off pit road. I'm just trying to. I don't know. All right, Dale Jr. is in Sterling American Craven, Dale Earnhardt, Rusty Wallace, Bill Elliott, pit road. Was it the 90? Does the 90 look messed up?
Mm-mm.
What's going on there? It's not neither of you guys. Yeah, no, none of you. Mike Skinner was first to. But it doesn't look like he's wrecking. Yeah, he's coming off pit road.
No.
Dale Jarrett?
That it?
Who's that? The 77?
77 and the 5.
Robert Presley?
He's off the pace. I think we may have found it. Oh! Okay, yeah, we found it.
And you just went around? Okay. Dale Jr. right now.
Yeah, but that number 3's coming up too. Gonna be starting 4th.
Only the top 6 are on the lead lap due to how the caution fell during pit cycles. So this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
And these guys did not go to pit road, so
Officially, they gonna have to.
are they hoping for another caution?
I don't know. Pretty sure they was hoping not for the first one.
I'm pretty sure Dale Earnhardt did go down pit road. So that might be one of the first cars with new tires. We'll see how this goes.
Green flag, green flag.
They're back off. Mark Martin catching by himself. Sterling Marlin going to get a push from the 3 past the 8. Not enough. Bottom line gets a heck of a run. The 8's going to go up for a block, but Ricky's going to get to the inside because of it.
He's got a good push from Rusty.
And the Tide 32 once again going to take the lead here. Oh, to pit road, though.
He dug down like he may have a problem. He just shot the pit road.
Rusty Wallace, Dale Earnhardt Sr., Dale Jr., Sterling Marlin. Mark Martin's one lap down, trying to get back on the lead lap here. The 3 way off the pace. Is there a problem with the 3 car?
He does seem off the pace and out of the groove. He may have a problem.
Or is it just that top line? I'm not too sure. Mark Martin races back to the lead lap. Now he just has to stay ahead of him, Josh.
He's getting it the hard way.
Sterling Marlin Jr. did not go to pit road yet. Jeremy Nadeau just a problem out there on the track for everybody trying to get around him. Sterling Marlin has the lead. Mark Martin trying to get back on the lead lap. Rusty Wallace in second. Kurt Busch, I keep wanting to call him Kyle. Kurt Busch is racing his way back up here trying to get back on the lead lap. Dale Jr. following back tremendously. Sterling Marlin right now still the one to beat out there in front. Junior holding on, senior just falling off pace tremendously.
Coming up on a lot of lap traffic.
Mark Martin chose the wrong lane last minute. Sterling Marlin's going to get by. And now Kurt Busch gets by Sterling Marlin. Rusty Wallace goes. Kurt Busch is going to get back on the lead lap. So is Mark Martin. But now Dale Jr. and Dale Sr. are the two leaders.
Wow, what a run Martin got.
Martin going to get around Kurt Busch, hopefully, as they're 3 wide. Dale Jr. goes to pit road. That's going to leave Dale Sr. in the lead. Oh, and there goes Dale Sr., which is going to put the next on the lead lap is Bill Elliott. Bill Elliott going to take over this lead. And that's going to bring 16 cars back to the lead lap.
Kind of maneuver around that lap, but they're bobbing and weaving and just trying to find the preferred line to get by them.
Gets stuck behind Matt Kenseth. Rusty Wallace is going to go a lap down. Matt Kenseth could be next. Dale Earnhardt, and I believe Dale Jr. just went a lap down. But Jr. fighting to get his lap back. Dale Jr. sticking with the bumper of Bill Elliott. They got John Andretti in front of him, though. Slowing up quite a bit. Michael Waltrip going to get around. Matt Kenseth. And Junior loses Bill Elliott there, and here comes Senior as well. Bill gonna race around, get back up to the back of Dale Jr. and these cars want to stay on the lead lap. There's a lot of race left to go. 62 laps out of 100. Junior's going to get around John on the outside. Bill's going to go around on the inside.
They're going 3 wide.
Now
for
they
a
got
moment.
Earnhardt pushing. The only person close to Bill Elliott is 24 seconds behind, Josh.
Wow.
Junior goes back down a lap. Bill Elliott goes the inside of the 44 of Buckshot Jones. Right now, the man to beat is Bill Elliott, and I don't know. Is he going to have to hit pit road again, Josh?
Probably. I mean, I can't remember the last time he hit pit road, so I have to say he will.
Kyle Petty holding on to the lead lap right in front of the 9, and so is Dale Sr., Dale Jr., Matt Kenseth just holding on. Michael Waltrip. You announce you're going to buy into a team, Josh, and then you just have one of the most dominant runs. Is that a sign of success?
I would say it's a good sign, yeah. A sign of success, a good sign of an omen of what the future will hold.
Dale Sr. gets stuck behind Jerry Nadeau, and before he can get up, Bill Elliott going to squeeze by. The number 3 goes a lap down. Bill Elliott now trying to catch Kyle Petty to put him a lap down. Senior catching right back up, though. And passes him like he was standing still.
Wow.
Bill Elliott gets up into Dale Earnhardt a little bit. Oh. I thought Senior was about to give him the bumper.
Thought so too.
We've seen a lot more relaxed Dale Senior this season. Kyle Petty gonna stick Bill Elliott down, go around him here, try to get his lap back.
Laps are quickly winding down. It's getting go time. You know, we're coming. These laps are, like I was saying, what I'm trying to say is these laps are quickly winding down. It looks like we're sitting there for a long green flag run. We're coming up with.
Oh, in front of the leader!
I stand corrected.
Oh, Senior gets.
How got collected?
Dale Senior. Let's see what happened there, Josh.
Talk about the announcer's curse, just as I'm mentioning it.
3 wide. Kyle Petty gets into the 7. The 7 of Mike Wallace takes out the bumper of the 3. The 3 goes around. Dale Jr. gets in the back of the 45 even. What a wreck, Josh.
Wow.
And you know what that means.
Yeah, everything I just said, re-race that.
This thing's about to get a whole new shuffle.
Oh yeah, but this is a whole new race now.
You know, Bill Elliott not happy about this.
Then again, this might be able to allow him to make his pit stop and not lose critical grounds. And there's going to be other takers to pit road.
Elliott Sadler, Joe Nemechek have definitely already went down pit road. We'll see what Bill Elliott's going to do here. Doesn't look like a pit road taker that time by. Maybe this next time by he'll dive to pit road. Bill Elliott here. I mean, running some good laps, holding a lead. If this isn't a win for Everham before it goes to Double E Motorsports, this is definitely progress.
Progress indeed, and this is a home track for Bill. So a little added incentive to run well here.
Big hopes for the E&E Motorsports brand. They're already looking at drivers. Bill Elliott said that I'm only going to race 1-2 more years tops. So 2003, 2004 could be the end for Bill Elliott. Who's going to take over the 9 car? That's questions I have, Josh.
Questions everybody has.
Bill Elliott does not go to pit road. Course 45 in that wreck. Dale Jr. also involved in that wreck. Dale Sr. must have already took to pit road. Don't know if he couldn't drive his car there or what. I don't know. Drivable car. Looks pretty good. He's 1 lap down, though. Will he be able to make up that 1 lap? Kyle Petty gets into Mike Wallace's and ruins the Intimidator's day. That's got to be something nobody wants, is a target on your back from that black number 3, Josh.
No, it's not. I mean, racing accidents is a racing accident, but it's never good to ruin his day.
.44 of Buckshot Jones trying to get around here. Ken Schrader getting up here as well. Mark Martin. Which would be top 3. Ward Burton. I don't know what Buckshot Jones is doing there. He's 3 laps down. What is Buckshot Jones doing here, Josh?
I have no idea. Not allowing them to sing. We're gonna go back green single file.
Not going.
See if we can fix this, Josh. I don't know necessarily what's going on here, but apparently the 44 is not responding on the radio. We're going to go ahead and Black flag him. I don't know what's going on here, Josh.
I don't know either. He's not abiding to the black flag. He just stuck there. Like,
And he's just been pulled from the race.
has someone told him that?
Apparently no response again on radio. He has flipped off Ward Burton several times and Mark Martin here. We don't know exactly what happened between the 44, the 22, and the 6, but Buckshot Jones not happy about it.
Oh, take it with water.
And it looks like he's going to try to start with the rest of them. Whoa.
Ready. Green flag, green flag.
Okay.
Caution's out. Did you hear any static?
Oh!
On your radio just a few minutes
Big
ago?
wreck in the back to 97 of Kurt Busch.
You can chalk that up to Buckshot Jones is to blame for this.
Buckshot Jones definitely to blame for whatever is going on here. We're going to see if the 44 still out here, now in front of the 6. What is the 44 doing, Josh?
Does he know what he's doing?
The FMRA is talking to Richard Petty now, and they're talking about a suspension for the 44 car if he does not make his way down pit road. Bill Elliott has to pull off. No signs of the 44 going down pit road. We finally... He said, I won't leave the race, but I will go to the end of the line. I don't know if that's going to work out for him at the end of this, Josh.
Well, he does know he's not being recorded on the race. I mean, he can make laps all he wants, I guess. Ain't gonna do him no good.
Well, right now, Elliott Sadler, Ken Schrader going to start 1 and 2. Mark Martin in the mix. Bill Elliott's getting back out here. several laps for the 44 to figure that out. Elliott Sadler chose the inside. Elliott gets back up here. We'll see how this goes on this restart. It's going to be 19 laps to go, Josh. Elliott Sadler, Ken Schrader, Ward Burton, Mark Martin, Bobby Labonte, Ricky Craven, Michael Waltrip, Jeff Burton, top 8. These guys, I mean, I'd even go back another row. Kurt Busch and Sterling Marlin have a chance here.
Yeah. Anybody's game at the moment. Anybody's race.
I mean, that is true. Even further back, Bill Elliott.
Green flag.
Well, everyone else is about a lap down, so let's see what happens. Right now, this is the cluster. Oh, big wreck in the back.
Oh, yeah. Good job, bud.
Oh, my.
The 77 of Robert Presley. Looks like Jeff Gordon in the 88 might have started it. We're going to have to go see that again from Jeff Gordon's car. If someone could point that out. Jeff Gordon. We're going to go... Nope. All right, let's back up a little bit. Jeremy Nadeau. Or Jerry Nadeau.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Jerry Nadeau just kept rolling. The 5 of Terry Labonte took a big hit in that as well. 77. Big wreck, Josh.
Yeah, big rig, parts flying everywhere.
Ken Schrader's going to take this lead. Number 3 is Lucky Dog.
What's Mayfield doing?
Well, hopefully not whatever he wants, because it would suck to have to fire more than one driver in one race.
Yeah, I mean...
Buckshot Jones going to be suspended for 5 races due to his actions tonight.
Wow, that is a harsh penalty. But play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Jeremy Mayfield, hopefully not in the same boat here. I'm a little confused on what he's doing. Okay, there he goes.
He's on the tail end of the lead lap. That's what that is.
Ken Schrader. Elliott Sadler. Back in 1 and 2, just traded spots. Mark Martin going to trade a spot as well with Ward Burton. Just flip-flopped there. Things are about to get interesting on this restart. Can we go green for the remainder of these laps?
I hope so, because I don't want another cluster like we've been having.
As long as the pace car can avoid the barrels, we should get going here.
Green.
Schrader going to keep him slow for a little bit of an awkward start. Sadler and Schrader side by side battling for this lead. Mark Martin to the back of the 21. Ward Burton to the back of the 36. Kurt Busch is going to go 3 wide. Oh, and look at the run that they got because they stuck him behind a lap car. Mark Martin battling for the lead.
He's got a push from Jeff Burton. Can he make a move?
Mark Martin, in the reality we all live in, went winless in 2001. Can he change it here? Jeff Burton's going to go to his inside. Elliott Sadler going to give a huge push to the 6 on the outside. But going into the corner, just can it be enough? Michael Waltrip's with them. Waltrip catches up. Going to go with the 18 and the 99. Top 5 is right here. Mark Martin holding on. Bobby Labonte going to get past. Bobby Labonte going to go for the lead. He gets a little loose. Jeff Burton's going to go to the outside with Mark Martin. We are 10 laps to go. Elliott Sadler going to go with Michael Waltrip. He was thinking about sticking to 3 wide, decided not to. Michael Waltrip going to go down low and Bobby Labonte. Nine laps to go. And Waltrip gets a huge run. But don't count out Mark Martin.
He's got a strong run going. Waltrip goes high.
21.
Martin is.
Touches.
He's there.
touches the 6 a little bit. 36 going to go with the 6. Big push by the M&M car. Mark Martin is in the lead currently. Mark Martin holding on as they come across the line with 7 laps to go. Look at that run.
Wow.
36 goes to the inside. But he doesn't have the run on Mark Martin until they get to the corner. But look at Mark Martin hold on.
Ooh.
6 laps to go. Traffic. 36 gets stuck behind Jeremy Nadeau, but Mark Martin gets stuck behind Brett Bodine. Kid Schrader's going to go up. And Schrader is going to take off. I don't know if anyone else can get through.
That's almost impossible to get through that right now.
Mark Martin gets stuck behind the 11 of Brett Bodine and the 99. Oh, they get into each other. Mike Wallace and Ken Schrader. Ken Schrader, though, saves it. Keeps going. Look at the 36 go.
Got out of a cannon, that one.
They're telling him to keep digging in the radio. And the 36 doing exactly that. Ricky Craven in second. He's stuck behind the 26 and the 7. Nowhere for anybody to go. Jeff Burton is up here with Mark Martin, Ward Burton, and they're trying to catch Ken Schrader, but they don't have nowhere to go. And Ken Schrader's just passing these cars with ease.
He's checked out. He's catching them at the right moment and able to pass them at will.
There's the 14 of AJ Foyt Racing. Soon to be owned by Tony Stewart. Kenny Schrader going to come around to the white flag, Josh.
He's off by himself.
And here he goes. Nothing to stop the 36 M&M. There's a man we haven't seen much of today, Tony Stewart. About to go another lap down to the 36, but I guess not. As the 36 crosses the line, wins it here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Mark Martin. No, sorry, Ward Burton going to end up second. Mark Martin third. Elliott Sadler fourth. Ricky Craven fifth. Jeff Burton's going to come in sixth. Bill Elliott seventh. Bobby Labonte eighth. Sterling Marlin ninth. Michael Waltrip 10th. Kurt Busch 11th. Dale Earnhardt Sr. 12th. Kyle Petty 13th. Jeff Gordon 14th. Dale Jr. 15th. Rusty Wallace 16th. Matt Kins is 17th, Tony Stewart 18th, Taylor Labonte 19th, Ricky Warud 20th. And go ahead and pause to read the screen if you want to know where any driver that I did not mention ended up. And we will catch you guys at the next one. Have a great night.